Coach, I know it was just an exhibition, but what does it mean to play Incarnate Word, which finished third in the WAC last season, to a scoreless draw?
I think it was a very good first game for us to play. Playing here at home against a strong Division 1 opponent gave us the excellent preparation we need after only 10 days of practice together. The added bonus is that knowing them as a conference opponent, knowing where they finished, which was third in the conference last year, it certainly gave us an indication of where we could expect to kind of compete. Certainly it's a preseason game, so it's tough to read a lot into it. I know that we're still experimenting with a lot of new players in different positions. I know Incarnate Word are doing the same. They're trying to find their best starting 11. And we're always using those preseason games to try players out and learn as much information as we can. So from my perspective, and I know from the coach at Incarnate Word, the result is not always the most important factor in those games. It's how we compete and where we are as a team.
So what did you learn about your team during that match?
Well, right now I think certainly we were organised, which was nice. I think in the first opening game we were still a little bit disconnected. It was nice to see us be disciplined as a starting 11 on the field. You can still see there are times though where we're not on the same page. If I'm looking to play a ball to someone and he's looking to do something else, that's where we're still in, first, second week of pre-season training. It will take longer for the players to familiarise themselves with each other as individuals. The tactics that we're trying to educate them with, that's coming along, so layer by layer that's getting added, and it'll come. It'll just take time. It's a long process.
Yeah, it's a completely new team and very little training time. So what are you up to now, and then how does the process continue, not just through the end of this week, but even through the season?
Yeah. I think for us, it's making sure that we don't skip over important aspects of the game. We can certainly work on our defensive elements, our attacking elements, the back four, the midfield, the attacking side, but if we just skip over those briefly, we're not truly learning them. So it does take time. We have to educate the boys, we have to take time to understand it on the field, and then we have to have the time to learn it and become familiar with it. So that is what takes time. We're trying to go through as quickly as we can in pre-season, but at the same time making sure that we learn it thoroughly and prepare properly for games.
So what's the excitement level like now, knowing that first match is right around the corner?
Oh, it's funny. I mean, right now you can probably tell it in my voice. I'm exhausted. We're not even thinking about, the game. We're only thinking about the next session that we have coming. The boys just worked tremendously hard today. You can see the sun's beating down. It's incredibly hot. Their bodies are physically fatiguing. So right now we're just trying to get through day to day. I need to go in and recover as well. I'm feeling the pace, so I know the boys are. So right now we're not even thinking about the game. We're just thinking about where's our next step, where do we need to improve to from this point, and the rest will take care of itself. Once we get to this weekend, yes, certainly we'll be focused on what we need to do to compete and win a game, but then it'll be straight back to where are we as a team and what's the next level that we need to work on.